You are about to experience the result of hard work and dedication from the City of Champions, Cleveland's own, 90th's finest. Self-made, hard-working entrepreneurs, unequivocally raw, no holds barred. This is Epiphany Media.
Hey, this is Epiphany Media, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yes, it is. Sleepy.
Yeah. That's what happened when we get a rare good day out here in the city, man.
I used to leave the house on a Sunday. I usually don't leave the house on a Sunday, but a couple things that I had to do. So
Hold on. You gotta welcome the people in. I gotta fix my mic.
pause. But welcome, everybody, tuning in to another episode of Epiphany Media. We got a great, fun show planned for y'all. Um, there's a lot of different cities around the world, but we're from Cleveland, so this is about to be a Cleveland show. So whether you're already here or you're visiting, you're gonna want to tune in for this show. Every time I go to a city, I wonder what's the best bar, what's the best restaurant, you know, what's the best area to go to sightsee. So this is about to be one of those type of episodes. We're about to get y'all in tune to what's going on in the city of Cleveland, and you know, tell you about the places where I like to go. I might not even give you my favorite place. I might give you the second favorite, just in I don't want y'all showing up to my favorite place. But yeah, this is gonna be a fun episode. What's up, Angel? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Number one listener. Oh, always tuned in before everybody else.
Number one. Uh yeah, man, like Byron said, um, I know it's February and most people do their best of a city, at the end of the year or whatever. But this is not so much of a ranking throughout the year. It's more so of like we talk we talk a lot about Cleveland, right? Good and bad. Um, but we do shows like safety shows and stuff and how to be aware and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we just want to take a moment and just let everybody know, like, hey, Cleveland's still dope for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, we definitely got some stuff going on. Uh, Top attractions. You know what I'm saying? And it's not all negative or whatever. We just like to highlight some stuff to be aware of, being that we live here. But there's so much good stuff happening around the city, like just in general. Like, how can you go wrong?
Hmm.
Sunday fun day, as Angel put it.
Not all bad. It's not all bad here. I know the news make it seem like some crazy it happens every day, which it is. There's no lie about that. But for the most part, you can go out and you can have fun. If you're going to the right spots. I mean, I don't think we're gonna have anything that's on the list and put you in danger, but you should always act like you're in danger anyway. So it evens out.
Hey, and that goes for no matter what city you're in. And if you guys have any requests, or in terms of like, hey, what's a good family place to go to, or what's a good whatever, say something maybe that we don't list or say, feel free to put it in the comments, and we'll for sure, give you our expert opinions. And we are experts. We live here. My entire life, besides college, was here, and Byron's entire life was here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know too many people that's more equipped to let you guys know about dope shit around the city than us. Just because we ain't what's going on, ma? Just because we ain't going around. Never mind. I'm not even gonna finish that statement. Anyway, anyway, hey, we always talk about sports. Let's just get the sports out of the way. I know people be hating. Talking about sports on this show, but it's so great though.
It's having a good season. The Guardians had a good season last year. The Browns, we could talk about them another day, but hey, when you're from Cleveland, you root for them all the same. Well, I don't want to say all the same. I mean, you still gonna watch the game, you know what I'm saying? But you might not make it through the whole game, especially on a Sunday. It gives you a clue.
Take a nice little
What we're talking
nap,
about.
you know. So let's start with hey, this wasn't even on our list, but just a favorite sports team in the city. Like you had to pick one. You only can watch one team for the rest of your days. What team / sport, I guess, would it be?
Man, see, this sport isn't even my favorite sport, but I love to watch it. And it's football.
It's pretty
So
good.
watching the Browns every Sunday is, Cleveland is a Browns town. You got the Guardians, you got the Cavs, who actually won a championship recently. But those Browns, they do something to you. You hype all week for the game. You get to Sunday, they break your heart. Monday, you mad. You talk about everything these niggas did wrong. Like you could
Yep.
literally be the offensive and defensive coordinator if they paid you.
Yep.
Then the next Sunday come around and you forgot. You already hyped for the next game. And they do the same shit over it, but you still fans of the team. I don't know.
Like what other thing can you say like consistently disappoints you over and over and over again? You still go back. Like what else in life is like that? You know what I'm saying? I can't think of anything. Like if you got a car that breaks down enough, eventually you're like, I had it. I'm going to get a new car or a different car at least. Like nothing, nothing in this world, man, that I could think of that is just consistently disappoints you. And you just keep going back. I
Like,
can't. I
and
can't think of anything.
like you think they can't disappoint you more than they already have. They continue
They do. Yeah,
to improve on that. Like, you know,
talented.
you had the drive by John Elway,
A fumble
sh-
the next year.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all these things happened in that's historical in Cleveland Browns history. And then this year, the Browns are up, second game of the season. We already did one on the last second field goal. We're feeling good. And the worst loss ever. The worst loss ever happens. Like, how can the worst loss ever happen to a team that's always losing? Like, that doesn't even make
Yeah,
sense.
it don't make sense at all. Um, and as much trash as my mom said Pittsburgh, she'll watch. I'm assuming the Steelers because they don't got no basketball team in that weak ass city. Anyway, I'm assuming she means the Steelers, and it's just like as much trash as I like. I'm like, oh, you gotta cut it out because your team sucks too. But they beat us. They beat us the last game of the season. Like they shouldn't have beat us, but they did. Like somehow they beat us anyway. Like what you said was a great point. And just when you think they can't disappoint you enough, they go and turn that knife. Like they stab you, right? And then they're like, he's probably gonna die, but just for good measure, let me just twist it a little bit. That's what the Browns do. For me, man, if we're talking about just watching it, it would have to be the Browns easily. But we're talking about like maybe going to the games and stuff. I'll probably go with the Guardians, the Indians Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
You know, consistently above average. You know what I'm saying? Um, Probably the best coach in baseball. The stadium is dope. Tickets are reasonable. You know what I'm saying? Like all around, probably the Indians / Guardians. If I only could watch one team,
That's a lot.
but if
That's a lot of watching.
it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of exactly. But right, man, think about how much time like the season starts next month or something like that, and it runs until October. That's a big chunk. You know what I'm saying? Um, Yeah, and if you miss it, it's always gonna be another game. Like that's how it feels. You know what I'm saying? So I would probably go with the Indians/Guardians. But of your team though, let's jump into the list. Favorite Brown player.
Like in history or right now?
Let's go modern since we're talking about people coming to the city.
Okay. Nick Chubb.
Reach
Yeah,
up.
Nick Chubb, man.
Yeah. I can't say anything bad about that pick. I got a cereal. You know what I'm saying? I can't go against Nick Chubb. I think like, it has to be Nick Chubb. Like I don't think nobody else. My mom said Jim Brown. That's a good
I'm,
pick. That's a great pick, actually.
but he's
Um,
not like I didn't watch him play, so I can't even put
yeah,
him on the
neither did she. You know what I'm saying? But
list.
you know what I'm saying? That's how long ago Jim Brown retired. It's still pretty great though. Yeah, I gotta go Nick Chubb, who is the closest thing to Jim Brown that we've had around here in a long time in terms of breaking tackles, speed, like all of it. And he don't say much, man. He just go do his job and go back to the huddle, man. I'll never forget like his rookie season when they had him mic'd up and he was just running. Like he didn't even say anything. Like, he just run, like no trash talk, like nothing. He just runs and hands the ball off and then that's it.
hmm
That's literally it. I'm gonna
That's
say
it.
I did the two games. Ma, you did not. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Jim Brown didn't retire before he was born. What are you talking about? Or how old are you? Is a better question. Go ahead and put that in the comments. Let's see what you say. So you put that age out there. Um,
Hey, but
favorite
all time, hold on, all time, no, Eric Metcalf, my favorite,
all
all time.
time? Ooh, ooh,
Yeah,
all time. Eric Metcalf. That's pretty good. Ooh, all time. All time, I had to be Jim Brown, I guess. But if we put him aside, man, all time, Joe Thomas, you know, Hall of Fame bound Joe Thomas.
can't go wrong with
You know what
that.
I'm saying? Uh, that's funny. Angel said the Cavs. Angel, you ever been to a Cavs game or professional basketball anything game? Favorite Cavs player? Not all time.
How, like you said, going to the games though.
The cat. I haven't been to a Cavs game in a long time. Them shits used to rock though, man. I ain't gonna lie. Me and
Yeah,
you
but I
went to
mean
the
the crowd be weak though sometimes.
dude, not in the first LeBron James era, and then the couple years after he left, crowds was going crazy because I felt like they had something to prove. Like we're going to support the team anyway. Crowds was going crazy, dude. That game we went to, I think they was playing Milwaukee. It was a good game. We ended up losing, of course, but um,
Oh, Antoine, the one Antoine Jameson missed the free throw, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
Mr. Yeah, um, yeah, but crowd was rocking though.
Yeah, I mean, I like going to the Cavs games, but you gotta sit close. Like you
Oh
sitting
yeah, for
up,
sure. Yeah, Loudville don't do it for me no more. For
yeah.
sure, for
Seats are too
sure.
cramped up there, too cramped.
Yeah,
But I will go to a game because I don't want to spend like crazy amount of money to go see the Cavs. Um, yeah, I can't do it. But yeah, who your favorite Cavs player though right now?
uh, probably Jared Allen, man. Probably Jared
Mm-hmm.
Allen. He's just a funny dude, like good personality off the court, and like not flashy, but he'll go get you 20 and 10, 15 and 10. You know what I'm saying? Consistently. back when I was doing sports betting, a month or two ago. He definitely came in clutch for me a couple times. So I'm going with Jared Allen, center. What
Some of
about you?
it,
You never said your
low
person.
key, low key guy. I know Mitchell. I love Donovan Mitchell. He's the man right now. But
Yeah.
Darius Garland, I like his game a lot
DG?
too.
Yeah.
I've been saying like when he was a rookie and they were saying like he was the worst rated point guard in his class and all this shit. I'm like, have y'all watched this game? Like, and you got Sexton who pushing back his game because he's hogging the ball. And then as soon as Sexton got hurt, look what happened. Stepped
Took
up.
over. Yeah, completely took over. Angel, I think you told me before that you like basketball, but uh, it's not unless you get real good seats, and those tickets get expensive fast. It's tough to go. Basketball is good though. I like when I was younger. I loved going to Cavs game primarily because they were bad, so the tickets was cheap, and you know halfway through the first quarter you can just walk down pretty low and have really good seats. Like it was always a good time. Um, Even like the WNBA games, those was always fun when I used to go. For the Rockers, like so, I don't mind them at all. Um,
Cleveland Rockers. Forgot about them.
Throwback.
Hey,
Um,
but who was your all time favorite Cavs player
Cavs.
though?
Oh well. So we're not gonna say the best. It's all time favorite though. Probably probably Zadrunas, man.
Yeah.
Probably Z or maybe Varejao. Like it was just funny. Like watching them two play. It kind of remind me of what we got now, except for nobody on our team is 7'3", but just two tall guys that kind of real good with energy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Um, but all the time, yeah, probably Z with his two bad feet.
For me, I would say Andre Miller is probably my favorite all time.
That's a damn good pick. That's a real good pick, man.
Yeah, I used to love it. I used to love his game.
That's a good pick. Damn, that's a real good pick. It ain't Desana Jop or Carlos Boozer. That's funny. All right, Indians,
Look,
Guardians.
now I have to agree with you. Going to my favorite, to go to a game to, as far as the Cleveland sports teams, is the Guardians. Like my favorite. Like it's nothing like going to a baseball game in the summer. You walk in, the Glizzies are
Popping. They everywhere.
what I'm saying, beer everywhere, food smelling good. It's just the smells of the ballpark. You got Hamilton, you got T Hamilton on on the speakers. You can hear him while you're walking around.
It's crazy.
The atmosphere is great. You
Crazy.
sit down, you watch the game. Like I have to watch a baseball game in person like that. I fall asleep unless it's the playoffs.
Yeah, playoffs, right.
But as far as like
Big
every
facts.
normal regular season game, I gotta go to the game and watch it. And like nigga, I be in tune to that shit.
Yeah. It's baseball is good, man. It especially our baseball arena, man, because they it's not a terribly old park anyway, but then they every couple of years they remodel it. They just remodeled it a couple of years ago when we had the All-Star game. At the end of this season, in the end of 2023, they're gonna start another remodeling, taking some seats out and adding some stuff, and they added a historic park and a new scoreboard and you can sit in the old warm up pitchers thing. Now you can sit there and watch people like the pitchers warm up and stuff. Like the presentation is great. You can make a reservation for the Terrace Club and you can watch the game on TV, like with like catering and food and stuff. Which you typically got to have a box or something to go to, another venues to be able to even get in there. But you can go and they got catered food. And you can still close enough with like plexiglass where you can watch the game through the just live, and then you also can watch on the TV. Like it's in perfect air conditioning. Like, it's great. the presentation is amazing. I agree with you 100%.
Now look,
Um,
I liked it. I liked it more before all the renovations, before they added metal detectors. Because I bring a pint. No, I bring a half a pint of hen in, put it in my pocket, get in there, get a cup, pour it in there, and just be in the bleachers.
Having
Yeah,
at it, yeah.
those were the
Dude,
good old days.
I used to go all the time and when I take a water bottle, yeah, come on in. Like we can bring in, you can bring in all the outside food you want. Like it's crazy. Like you can bring in peanuts, you can bring in like real live food, and like you don't even have to hide it. Like you just walk in with it, they scan your ticket, and you just keep going. Like it's amazing.
Hmm.
Like dude, it's amazing. Like it's definitely the best. I would probably say the best stadium experience in the city is going because and I always come in on the same side, man. When you walk in off of East Ninth, and when you walk in, everything all low, like you can see the field from there, and then the closer you get,
Statue.
you can see like, oh, it's crazy, man,
Oh, the
crazy.
statue's right there now. I believe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yep. Then you got the corner bar. Oh, the presentation is amazing. Best stadium experience, I would say, is Progressive Field for sure. Best Indians player. I already know who your best all or your favorite all time is. I think people our age got the
Me?
same favorite all time player. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Like all time is Kenny Lofton. It's like a close second is
yeah.
Manny Ramirez for me, but all time probably Kenny Lofton. All
It
time.
gotta be Kenny Lofton. Um, man, he wasn't here for a long time, but when he was here though, like smacking shit. Yeah,
Hmm.
like a young man too. Yeah, it got to be Kenny Lofton has to be anybody near our age has to be their favorite player. Has to be.
Look, that's who. What's his name? Darton Wesley Snipe. That's who Wesley Snipe played in Major League.
Major League, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, yeah. If you've never seen Major League, the movie, it's a movie. It's not about the Indians, but it's about um, a struggling franchise at the time was the Indians. But they're actually using the Indians logo. Like it's actually I don't think it wasn't shot here in Cleveland, but it was definitely about Cleveland because they had, like I said, the logos and all that stuff. It's a great movie. It is
I,
one of the best sports movies too.
I know the opening scene was shot here, down by like in the Tremont area when they go over the like it's like I don't know if it's still there, but it was baseball fields there, the factory shit. But rest of the movie, I don't know.
That it was shot there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know either. Great, underrated movie though. Appropriately rated if you like sports. Underrated if you are a regular civilian.
Yeah,
Who your
I
favorite?
watched I watched that movie when the Indians were up 3-1 in the World Series. I think that was the bad juju right there.
So it's your fault.
Shouldn't have watched it, man. Tough. See, I can't like watching Indians in the playoffs. Get me like it's
Oh,
worse than the
stressful,
Cavs,
man.
worse than the Browns because you sitting on every pitch and like the game is
Yeah,
different because they keying in on everything. Stressful. But we'll be back, man. We gotta get back.
yeah. Oh, stressed. Playoff baseball is just something different, man. Um, Angel, who your favorite Indians player, favorite Guardian player right now? Who your favorite Guardian player?
Right now, I like Josh Naylor.
Nate Naylor's pretty good, man.
Or it's, damn, this is tough. Of course, everybody love Jose Ramirez. I do too. Ah, might be Naylor for real. I like him. He talk. He like, yeah. He talked
You can
that
talk.
talk.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. I'm gonna either go since you went Naylor, that'd probably be my first pick. Um, but I'll have to go either. Naylor's pretty good, man. Either Naylor or probably Tristan McKenzie. Um,
He could have been number one too.
Yeah, I like Tristan McKenzie, man.
Second best pitcher on the team.
Yeah. Angel said the guy who flipped out. Yeah, that's Naylor. I wonder if I can pull up that video and not get not get copywritten for it. But yeah, Tristan McKenzie probably my number one right now on the team. But probably tied with Naylor, to be honest.
Or Oscar.
He's just young, like But I think that he'll be there for sure. I feel like we're gonna get copywritten.
Yes.
I gotta play it though. It's such a good time, man. We were at a game where he hit a home run to win, but it wasn't like a grand slam or whatever. Let me see if they're gonna make us play the ads.
Zoom is great to
Of course they're gonna play
interact
the
on
ads. Yeah, all credit to MLB. So hopefully they'll let us play this. Rewind.
It's this
Yeah,
one.
let's talk over it so nobody can't hear.
Yeah, exactly.
So they can hear what's going on because it's most definitely gonna be taken down.
And he rocked the baby.
He said that's
Total-
a little son.
Rocked the baby. Told him it's his son.
Home run.
And
nothing lead is down to 3-2.
man,
And this born dude, Bob Costas, come on talking like everybody in the stadium is going crazy, and he just put that monotone.
yeah.
I hate it.
Oh, they hit a home run.
Celebration there from Naylor
It's the Yankees, man.
on that line drive home run to right center.
Oh,
I
and the
was
Yankees
talking-
coming to town early in the season too. By the way,
And you see it right here.
I'm gonna go.
He flipped out. Then he walked to the camera. It's so angry, man.
Brings up Gonzalez, who singled his first time.
It's so angry. Like
Cole has still been
Gonzalez gonna be nice.
to retire the leadoff hitter.
Once he's just young, his first season up.
Singles. Here it's a homer. Judge toward the line in right field, going back in the corner, and it's a foul ball.
It's the Yankees we're talking about here.
Hate him, especially this
Man.
dude. He on the juice.
That ball hit high
I
off
agree.
the wall, about 3 feet foul.
Uh,
A flick of the wrist from Oscar.
I love how they
Gonzalez.
be like, they're like, oh, Yankee Stadium, that's a home run, but here it's a pop fly. Like,
Here's Naylor's home run. measured at
327
405
feet, something.
man,
You're not going to hit a ball much harder than Naylor hit
Yeah,
that ball
I
there.
just hope he improves
smoked,
hitting against left-handers because that killed us.
smoked, man. Yeah, that was the censored version. I didn't want to play the full version where you can they do all the replays and then you can hear all the words he was saying to to the other team. You know what I'm saying? But he hit that home run, and then he hit a grand slam in the ninth to tie it up, and then one in the 11th. Like just amazing. So, Yeah, Naylor or Tristan McKenzie is my picks for sure. All right. Last sports ones though. Best sports announcer in the city. So you got to listen to or watch a game. Who's your number one?
I'm going with Clyde. When he get on like you have to before the game come on, you got to turn on the radio about 5 minutes early because you're gonna miss him just coming onto the airways, and you know it's time to watch some baseball. Like I don't get that same feeling from what's the dude from the
Jim Donovan.
I don't get that same feeling.
Uh,
No, he is. I'm not knocking him. He dope. But it's just something about when Ty get on the air, like I love it.
yeah, Tom. I would love to give it to Jim Donovan. I think Jim Donovan's great. Like when I watch Browns games, I'll turn the sound down. And I'll listen to it on the radio as I watch it. Like, that's how good Jim Donovan is. Tom Hamilton though.
Ball game.
Yeah, he's Tom Hamilton's pretty great.
Hall of Fame worthy. You got to go to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's like one of those figures that'll be missed when he retire or whatever. Like I don't want to see it. Tom Hamilton is dope.
But Jim Donovan is also dope because he'll tell it like it is. Like he'll horrible out here.
Yeah, it's not so many people that are shit on the team that you work for in the middle of the game. Like, it's not so many people that do that. That's why I love Jim Donovan. But I'll have to give it to Tom Hamilton. Let me pull this up real quick. Just no sound. Hold on.
Remember like it was yesterday.
2 outs.
He getting tired out there. Like, he was tired from the night before.
It's been a classic World Series.
Look, he only 13 pitches in, but he kept just throwing it right over it. Like that pitch that you just saw on foul. I'm like, oh, he's timing it up. He about to hit a home run. Like he is about to hit a home run.
Man.
He threw that same pitch. He said he threw it again. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this is gone.
Swung and lined to deep left field. It is gone.
Started.
And then the goddamn rain came, man.
You should see the celebration out of the Indians' third base dugout. Rajay Davis. A bullet. 2-run homer down the left field line, clearing the 19-foot wall. We are tied at 6.
Oh.
So good, man. Tom Hamilton calls are amazing, man. Like everything he does with that voice, man, just makes it sound that much more intriguing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
cause he's
like
he's genuinely excited.
Excited, yeah, exactly. So for that reason, I had to go with Tom Hamilton. Jim Donovan is a close second, though, for sure. All right, man. Let's get into this.
Joe Buck and Bob Costas is probably the most hated. And Bob Costas was wilding. He said, the young person over there, I don't want to say him or her.
Yeah, my passes do be wilding. Joe Buck sucks. I can't stand Joe Buck at all. Not at all. All right, man. Let's get to the good part. That we spent a half an hour talking about sports. Our audience hates us.
I was
Some of them.
supposed to, but hey,
Yeah, it just happens that way. All right, man. Let's get into some of the fun ones though. Best pizza in the city. Best pizza.
best pizza in the city.
Now, if you don't know, like pizza's not pizza. Cleveland's not a historic pizza town or anything like that. But we are just a food town, restaurant crazy, amazing food town. So you can go anywhere in the city and get something great for the most part,
Yeah.
including pizza, man.
Except soul food. I'm gonna go to your grandma's house for that because it's not exist.
That's that's very true, actually.
I'm gonna let you go first.
All right, so my top pizza place, it's a hood pizza spot. I haven't had it in a while, but it's always good. It's just dangerous to go pick it up. Man, Arcade Pizza on 50. It's on Broadway, but I think it's like 50, like just under 55th, so maybe 54th or something in Broadway. Um, kind of like the Ohio style pizza, not the like Ohio Valley style pizza, which is something different, but they put their toppings underneath their cheese, and then bake it or whatever. Like I don't know how they do it, but it's amazing. All their pizza, even if you just get a straight pepperoni, is heavy, like it's very dense pizza. Arcade Pizza is my top, definitely my top pizza place. What's up?
I never had it.
It's definitely a hood pizza spot. So the box gonna be greasy, and it's gonna be good though.
I mean, I have really good deep dish not here, and the town that got the deep dish I had it was pretty good.
Angel, this is a good pick, man. Giordano's or whatever down in Canton. Um, that deep dish pizza is pretty amazing. I completely
That's,
forgot about it. Otherwise, that might have been my pick. That piece is good, man.
But that's Chicago though.
Was
I
that
know there's a
Chicago?
location here.
Is they bait? Oh, okay. So maybe
Yeah.
then maybe it don't count. But
It's good
Giordano's
though.
or however you pronounce it, it is good. I forgot about it. That's a good pick, Angel. Your mom said arcade is okay. I haven't had it in a while. It used to be really, those alcohol filled nights. You know what I'm saying? You stop there at like 4 a.m. Like it don't even matter what time it is. You can just stop there and get pizza. It's amazing. Now you're a pizza guy. You do pizza reviews. You're definitely a pizza guy. So this should be an interesting pick.
I eat a lot of pizza. I like an insane amount of pizza too. I mean, my favorite is in the city is Citizen Pato. I can't even. You know what I'm saying? They cater more to the authentic pie, but the ingredients are fresh. The tomatoes are brought over from Italy. They use two different types of. I think, the blue and the red for the crust. Buffalo mozzarella is good. But a close second would be Angelo's though.
Angelo's pretty good.
I like Angelo's.
I've only had both of those.
The deep dish crust though.
I don't remember what kind I had. I've only had it on Cleveland Pizza Week. When you get the deals for both of them. So I haven't went on my own, but but I'll have to. Maybe I have to try it again. Or I had to call you and get the specifics. Call you and get the specifics, man.
Loaded baked potato pizza from Angelo's is the truth.
That sounds good.
Oof. It's heavy though, but I mean, because it's garlic butter. The garlic butter is the basically the sauce, and everything that goes on a loaded baked potato.
That sounds good. I'm sure it's heavy though. Your mom said back in the day, King Cole and Angela Mia's both are EC bound. I've never heard of King Cole. Angela Mia pizza is very good. I think it's very underrated. I don't know if I call it best in the city, but definitely a solid pizza. Like a really good pizza.
I got to try them again because the time that I did have them, I was unimpressed. And this
Really?
is at the original location. Now
Oh, you
they
look.
they were about to close. Yeah, they were about to close. So I don't know if that had a contributing factor, but I was not impressed. And I ordered like I may have ordered like a Chicago style beef dish or some shit. I don't remember, but that could have been the reason as well. I don't know their specialties or whatever.
Straight up, straight up uh, pepperoni, sausage, and onions is my typical go-to. My mom said master pizza. That's interesting. I would have bet my house on my mother's favorite pizza being Pizza Bogo. Yeah, she loved that place, and maybe she just love it. Maybe she just loved it because of the price. I don't know. It's not bad
Master Pizza.
pizza, and no swine, but master pizza. I never would have guessed that though.
That's on Mayfield.
I don't know where master pizza is. Master pizza. Let me find out.
They the one Cartman went to. Is it?
Yeah. So it's one in Mayfield, Painesville, Strongsville.
Hey, hold on. That can't be the one that Cartman be talking about. Made a whole episode going to Master Pizza.
No, that would be hilarious though.
I've been there. If it is the same spot, I've been there before. That was cool.
Let me see. Angel said,
Oh
"I
no,
didn't."
no, that I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they're really good. Never mind.
Yeah, Cartman from
Angel
South
said,
Park. Cartman.
yeah, he ain't go to that one. It's his other. It's like Snappy's Pizza or something.
Oh,
Something. Yeah, but it's on Mayfield though. But the one that your mother talking about, good as hell. The
okay.
pepperoni one, for sure.
Angel said she needs to know the best Mexican spot, so that we can go full Mexican or we can go tacos. Tacos was on the list. Um, we can go full Mexican if you want to though.
Look, I mean, we can hop right into that. I don't know if that was on next on your list, but we,
Yeah,
just
that's
go to
fine.
it now. Since
Yeah,
you
we can go
requested.
to it. Yeah, best tacos in the city. Your
In the
opinion?
city.
Yeah,
This is really tough.
it's tough. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, both of the places that's in my mind right now are Mexican owned. So you got Cilantro Taqueria and you got La Plaza. Both are really good. I mean, I'd probably go with Cilantro. But here's my thing, like, I used to really love La Plaza and Cilantro, and then I went to Mexico, and it was like, come on, man, like I need the real thing. It's not. I don't care if it's Mexican owned, Mexicans making it. They speak in Spanish while they doing my order. No, no, like it's not better than authentic. But since we're in Cleveland, but you know what? It's a spot in Painesville that's good as hell too. It's called like I don't know taco or some shit. I like taco
It's just
stand.
going.
Like it's something like they only speak Spanish. You call and if you don't know Spanish, like you're not getting your order on. It's not happening. Like seriously. Like we had to have a translator put in our order the time we did get it. But when
That's
we got it,
hilarious.
that shit was so good. Oh my God. It was so good. I don't even know the name, but that might be number one. Look, all right, I'm gonna tell you, my top 3 are Mexican owned. You know what I'm saying? If I can't get them, I'm not going to Barrio, but I'm going to Condado. You know,
Okay. Okay.
I can't even put the top one. Like all 3 of them spots is delicious.
I would. La Plaza is it's a supermarket that sell food essentially. For those of you that don't know, like, so if you're uh, Hispanic and you know, that's a good place to start or whatever. Like, they got so much stuff in there. I don't know. All right, so all right, this is a little spot called Cap and Tacos. It's like a little tiny Mexican. It's a restaurant. It's for sure it's a restaurant, but it's like it's just kind of weird because like they got a drive through. It's like a drive through only. It's like on Brook Park. It's called Cap and Tacos, and like I just drove by with like taco day or something. So I just stopped by and sit there and order your tacos, what you want on. They make them right there, like while you're in the drive through. It's pretty great. And it's such a small spot that it is kind of like a taco stand or whatever. I think they only open certain days. I think I'm not 100% sure on that. And then if I had to pick a second spot, I guess, or whatever. What's the name of that? So tacos, I would go there, I guess. And Mexican in general, I don't know, man. It's not even there. It's not even there anymore. It's a restaurant that used to be in Warrensville Heights that they closed. It was like shit. It was something Spanish. I don't know. Some Spanish name. I can't remember what it was, but it was so good, man. That was kind of like my go-to place. And then years ago, it used to be Los Gallos, but they completely jumped the shark and started selling chicken wings and all type of wild stuff. But if you want good margaritas, go to Los Gallos, though.
Hey, now my favorite restaurant though, Blue Habanero. Love it.
Blue Habanero. I'm familiar with the name. I've never been there though.
They got one. I know they got one out on Detroit, but then they got one on what's that? Broadview Heights or something out that way, Brecksville or something. They're pretty good. Like I went there one night and they was making me stuff that's not on the menu. See, if you if you know the language, like you could just they got
or
it.
Whatever. Yeah,
making it. See,
go ahead.
Like Mexican is probably my favorite food.
It's amazing.
It's my favorite. I like it all. I love it all.
Let me just give a special mention real quick to Ohio City Burrito. Like if you a fan of like Chipotle or something, man, Ohio City Burrito is the better version of that. It's just tough to get to with parking and stuff. It's right on the main street, so it's just tough to get to. Kind of, you can't just pull up and jump and run in there. But the food is great though. Small little shop. It's been there for a while now. It's been there for some years now, and very, very good though. Very, very good. Let me see. Your mom said Cozumel is authentic Mexican. Hola Taco is definitely an honorable mention. I'm hit or miss on the service, so I'm not sending nobody there. I've had good service, I have bad service. I'm hit or miss.
The Cozumel is good, but those type of American.
American. And
good,
then
I like Cozumel.
And I don't know if Cozumel and Mi Cozumel is the same thing. I know the Mi Cozumel down in Cincinnati we went to on family vacation and stuff, and the drinks are great. Like they do all the type of weird, wild stuff with their drinks and stuff. But as far as just the food, it was just average or whatever. So I don't know. Another special. I love Mexican, man. Another special mention to Don Ramon. I think it's on Pearl. They real good too. The one on Pearl is pretty good. I just say y'all been to a place that got margarita flights.
And who has it? Who has it?
Yeah.
You know what my favorite margarita is that I never would even think that would become my favorite? Is a spicy jalapeno margarita.
It's a real staple. Like it's a real drink, man.
Perfect amount of spice. I don't overdo it. Shit is delicious.
Angel said lemon margaritas. That's Don Ramon for sure. I think it's the only place I know that has lemon margaritas. Like it's a lot of pina colada out there. It's a lot of some lime and all that stuff, but lemon. It's the only place I know that got them, and it's damn good.
Now, if I'm going for the fruity, those type of fruity flavors, I would say, blood orange margarita.
Blood orange is good. All those tropical drinks, man, I mess with them all. This wouldn't be Mexican, I guess. It'd be more like Caribbean or whatever. But literally all the drinks at Bahama Breeze, all of them, all the drinks.
I love them. I love them, and that's past
literally,
of course.
Yeah. Every, I don't care what it is. All of them was amazing. All right. So that's, what was that, pizza we just did? I mean, it was Mexican. Best barbecue in the city.
Yeah. To me?
Yes.
I'll probably have to go with Mabel's, man. I love that shit. Mabel's. Because it's smoked. I love smoked pork and beef. But
barbecue's a tough one, man.
Look, I don't even want to like shit on like different spots, so I'm not even gonna go there. But there's certain areas in the city that's fucking lacking on that shit. If you cooking ribs, outside of your establishment all day, I'm smelling that shit, and I pull up and come get some. Like, why do they taste like lighter fluid? Come on.
All right, look. So all right. I don't want to go backwards, so we can just stick here. Because I do want to do a most overrated Mexican food is something I want to get to because it's ridiculous.
Let's do it after.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so best barbecue to me, I would have to probably go the Rib Cage, local spot. Rib Cage. It's in Cleveland Heights. The one that's on like Lee Road or something.
And it's black owned.
It's black owned. Yeah. The Rib Cage is super dope. Food is good. One of the only barbecue spots I can go to and like order sides. Like most of the sides is good. I haven't had all of them, so I can't speak for it. But most of the sides was good, which is more I can say for most barbecue places. Now, a small extra shout out to Mission Barbecue. It's more of a chain, but it's part owned by Joe Thomas, Cleveland legend. So I'll give him a little shout out. But Mission Barbecue, as far as chain barbecue, is pretty damn good, man. Pretty damn good.
I haven't had either of those spots. I want to, but I really don't have a urge for barbecue all the time, but I want to try those out though.
Man, as you know, I eat barbecue multiple times per week. I smoke stuff multiple times per week, and Love it.
Nigga, for real, I can go with Famous Dave's, nigga. Yeah, slabber ribs for
No.
Famous Dave's is the truth.
Now look, I'll give it to Famous Dave's. I never thought it was like amazing, but everybody I know loves Famous Dave's. Like the sauce is fine. I just wasn't overwhelmed with like the ribs or whatever. I don't know if there's other stuff to eat. I mean, I know there's other stuff to eat, but I don't know, but people overwhelmingly love Famous Dave's. I think Ohio City Barbecue is now Real Smoked Barbecue. Real Smoked Barbecue. I haven't had that either, but I'll put it on my list of stuff to check out. Yeah, Famous Days sounds like I said. I'm like, oh, this is cool, but like everybody loves Famous Days though.
Yeah, I'll have a better understanding once I go to like Texas or something, man.
Right? Maybe, yeah, for sure.
They're not gonna compare.
Best fried chicken. Let's go fried chicken in the city.
My stomach hurt just thinking about it. Look. I haven't said one hood spot, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put them in this category because Cleveland is lacking in that area. Not in black restaurants, but in just the hood spots. You just go get something quick to eat. Like there's always something. Anyway,
it ain't the same no more. Yeah, it used to be better.
Like the best Cleveland wing that I've had. I don't want to say recently. I'm just saying my overall Cleveland experience living here 35 years would be Kim's Wings.
Solid.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it to him.
I can't do nothing with that. Kim's is great. If you're just in town, I would probably go with these gourmet chicken wings or chicken whatever.
I forgot about them. I wanted to give it.
No, I rock with Kim's, but Kim's now that they got more locations, it's kind of hit or miss. Like sometimes this location will be good, sometimes it won't be great. It's always good, but sometimes it'll be great, sometimes it won't be. Just depending on what location you're going at what time. But these, because they make it fresh every single time, is always good. You might have to wait for it forever.
I retract my vote. I retract Kim's. I retract. I forgot about V's. I tried to give it, to a usual hood spot. I mean, V's is in the hood, but you know what I mean. You've been there,
right?
I'm gonna give it to V's. You can pick whatever breading you want on there, whatever seasoning you want. Yeah, it's delicious every time.
And because they make it fresh, like I said, you might have to wait 45 minutes for 6 wings. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be fresh. You can pick your batter, all that shit. It is really, really good. Like it's really, really good. Your mom said Kim's. My mom said I don't eat wings out. I don't blame you. They do be expensive for no reason. Angel said, I just had the best Thai food I ever had. Pineapple fried rice with chicken was perfection. It was spicy. So that Indian spice. Your mom said, where's V's? V's is off of Lakeshore. What in Lakeshore?
100, past 150, before it gets to 156.
Okay. Yeah. It's if you came to our bowling book bags for bowling, we have V's chicken there. Chicken didn't disappoint. Hey, Byron's crew of people was so quick after the event to take the first thing they took out was the chicken. They took that shit and ran to the car. That's how good it was. It was like, nigga, nobody can make plates. Get the fucking chicken out of here. And then we'll come back and, we might help with some other stuff. But get the chicken out. That's how good that chicken is.
I remember eating it the next day laid up. I was hurt.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's how good V's is. If that tells you anything, the first thing niggas grab was the chicken. Like V's is good. Now, a little shout out to like a chain condo that'd be good. it's kind of still like a low key spot. Um, Bonchon Korean fried chicken is super super good, super
Never
good.
heard of them.
Man, you can get it spicy, you can get it mild or plain or whatever, but they never disappoint either. 'Cause they make their chicken fresh. You might gotta wait on it, but they make it fresh and it's Korean fried, so it's like it's good. I can't even really explain it, but Bonchon in Seven Hills, it's really good. Angel says it's the best he ever had. It's real good Korean fried chicken, which that counts as fried chicken. Best sub shop. Best sub shop.
Like, can you pick a chain, or does it have to be like Cleveland?
You can do whatever you want to do. You can do however you want to do it. You see, I try to give a local spot and then a more of a chain spot or whatever. Your mom said whole wings at these. Man, yes. Yeah, whole wings. You can get tenders. I don't know anything about their size. That's how good their chicken is. Like their chicken is so good that I've never eaten a side from there. But yeah, they got whole wings. Like I said, you might have to wait on it, but it's worth it because, like I said, you can pick your batter. Like you can pick like a spicy batter or a mild batter, or like no one's doing that. Like you might go to a place where you can pick your sauce or whatever, but nobody's picking the batter. Like it's crazy. But yeah, you can get whole wings at these. Your mom said Jersey Mike's for best subs.
For me, on the same side as the Bellas, though.
The Bella's pretty good. Yeah, the Bella's pretty good. I don't think they got no sub that's under $10, but it's good. They get a lot of food for it.
Yeah. Now, local. What's it called? What is it called? Dave's Cosmic Sub. Yeah, I like, but I only had the pizza one. I had the pizza one for them. That was pretty good.
I'm tough on sandwich places, man. I like sandwiches or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna talk down on Dave's. I only had it once, and I wasn't impressed. The same way I've only had where artists already to work at. I forgot. I had to put the nigga out like that, but I can't. Jimmy John's. Yeah, like like nothing special. You know what I'm saying? But my number one spot got to be Grum's. Grum's is the best sub shop since the history, since the beginning of the time that Cleveland was founded. Grum's has been the number one sub shop. Like,
are they still amazing? Because I thought they
yes, no, I think they did. I think they were going to shut down for a minute, and then I guess people remember, like, oh, Grum's is still there. You know what I'm saying?
Because I thought like Grum's, some Asian spot moved in or something.
They moved to like one shop over or something. Like, but they still right there, literally right next door to I think where they used to.
I've been overlooking them.
Grum's, hands down.
Pretty good though.
Oh man, I've never been disappointed. I'll say that. And recently, I don't know how recently, but they started doing warm. They used to only do cold subs, like, and it was perfect. And then they started warming the subs or toasting bread or something. So I just kind of gave them an added little thing. But Grum's go so hard, nigga. I remember my mom would bring me Grum's sometimes, like in like middle school or something. Like that's how long ago. Like it was amazing then, and it's amazing now. Grum's for the ultimate dub. Grum's might be the best restaurant in the city, possibly, just at what they do. I'm not talking about like clearly they won't have the best chicken wings, but just at what they do, Grum's might be the best restaurant in the city for real.
I forgot about them. Yeah, they number one. Dave kind of said number two on the local side. Now I gotta change it. I can't stick to. Sometimes I forget about certain spots, and it's like, oh well, nah. Like Dave's gonna have to take number 2 on that one, but they still good.
Yeah. And then my number 2 or side shout out or whatever, still a local spot. Mr. Heroes, man. Mr. Heroes is good.
Is that really a
it's fun.
sub though?
What would you call it? What would you call it? A sandwich? A burger? What would you call it?
Roman burger. I don't
Roman
know.
burger. Fair enough. Fair enough. Your mom said, "Oh, I forgot about Grums." Yeah, Grums consistent. Best sandwich then. Let's go with that then, because you got a bunch of different options here in the city. Because you can go corned beef. You know what I'm saying?
I know my best sandwich. Yeah.
What's your best sandwich?
No, but like you said, you can go corned beef. What else can you get?
Man, you can go Polish boy technically as a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I think they classify that. You know what I'm saying? Then you can go Mr. Heroes. I think that sandwich would qualify for that. You can get a Clevelander, nigga, which is a beef patty with corned beef on it. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of different ways to go for best sandwich. Man. That's a good one. It wasn't even on the list, but that's a good one to add.
Look, the best sandwich to me doesn't even have meat on the part. It's all veggie. It's all veggie sandwich with a slice of cheese on it. The bread from this sandwich is made with leftover grains from the beer that they're making, and it's called simply the veggie sandwich, the Noble Beast. One of the best sandwiches I'd have had in my life. It doesn't that shit is so good, man.
From where? From
Noble Beast.
Noble Beast. Okay.
I'm about to tell you what it has on it, because I don't even know if you would eat it, because you're not nigga, you picky when it comes to veggies.
Yeah, but when I go to another local spot, we can shout out, like when I go to the Melt or whatever. Nigga, when we went to the last time I went to the Melt, or the second to the last time I went to the Melt, I think I went with you, and you got this one. You wasn't eating meat or something, and you got like a veggie. Hey, that's not what I heard. That's not what I heard. Anyway, you got like a vegetarian fish or something. Man, or it was like chicken. It was like vegetarian chicken or something, but it was amazing, like crazy.
Oh yeah, like the egg. I know I was getting the eggplant parmesan for a minute, but then they had like their own chicken, vegan chicken or whatever, and that shit was delicious.
It was amazing.
All right, I got it right here for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I had it.
What's your favorite sandwich in the comments? What's your favorite sandwich? Local or chain? And we can expand it for you guys to sandwich as in a burger too, if that makes it easier for you. While he's looking up that, I'm just going to flat out say the Polish boy is the best sandwich in the country. It just is. It's just perfect on every level. You know what I'm saying? You get the beef or the pork, Polish boy, coleslaw, French fries, barbecue sauce. It's amazing. Or you can flip it and go with the Polish girl and get the shoulder. You get the pork shoulder on the dude. Polish boy is the best sandwich in the country. I'm putting that up against them weak ass Philly cheesesteaks, them weak ass chopped cheese from the East Coast. I'm putting the Polish boy up on. I'll put the Polish boy up against any sandwich in the country.
Really?
Like a signature sandwich, any sandwich in this country.
Hey, I cannot find, I guess they took it off the menu, but these niggas got a Polish boy, but they call it the Noble boy. And they got the kibasi, the zesty barbecue sauce, fries, slaw, and an overstuffed duck brioche bun. Should look good.
Yeah, man, you simply can't go wrong with the Polish boy or the Polish girl for that matter. But easily the best. My mom said a chicken wrap. A chicken wrap from where, Mom? Chicken wrap. What kind of chicken wrap? Just a regular chicken wrap? Let me see. Waiting on my mom to respond. I'll give you the next one so you can think on it for a second. Best breakfast.
Lucky's.
Okay. Lucky's good.
Like the best breakfast, especially like I like everything that I had on the menu. I like. My go-to is the biscuits, but I love the shipwreck though. It's like a whole bunch of veggies and like eggs, basically. Oh, here we go right here, man. I could not find it for the.
You would have given up. I love it.
Yeah, but they did take it off the menu. But look, this was what's on this breakfast sandwich: spent grain grilled bread, cucumber, radish, pickled beets, arugula, white cheddar, almond butter, garlic aioli. True.
I do sound good. I ain't even gonna lie. I do sound good.
But
No.
that Lucky's it's expensive, man. The prices done went up, because of the pandemic or whatever. But still, that shit is delicious.
Lucky's is good. And you mentioned biscuits. Angel said I miss Long John Hush Puppies. Long John's is
Silver?
cool. Yeah, Long John Silver. And what's the one? Archer Treacher just opened back up in Garfield Heights. They opened that one back up. So hopefully open the drive-through back up again. Yeah, I'm going for sure. So my my best breakfast. I might have put it up on the screen. And look, and this is one that Byron's very familiar with. You know what I'm saying? Man. All right, and maybe you can take points away because it's not like a full breakfast, like they only got sandwiches or whatever, but shout out to the Roaming Biscuit.
Oh, you went there?
Shout out to the Roaming Biscuit and these giant biscuit sandwiches they make. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they had like a brisket one. I forgot what kind you got when you did the review. If you haven't seen the review,
I ordered the bacon. But I got
the brisket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brisket on a breakfast biscuit, like a fresh biscuit. Like, look at this, man. Brisket, egg, and cheese. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Now, they do have specials from time to time, and the most recent one was this chorizo biscuits and gravy.
Look at this, man.
That shit was so good.
This is smoked corned beef, egg, and cheese. This is crazy. It's so good, man. So, all right, I'll accept points off since it's just sandwiches, I guess, for the most part.
But it's breakfast, though.
It is breakfast, and it's, man, and all you need is one. Like, you'll be full for hours. Like, it's perfect. So perfect. Let's jump on these last ones. Pause. Best free thing to do in the city.
Yeah, to the museum.
Art museum. Easily. Yeah, the Cleveland Museum of Art. Best museum in the city. Since I already knew that was the number one free thing for anybody to do is. Look, honorable mention, just real quick. Honorable mention for best free thing to do. Go hit all of the metro parks. They're all sweet. They all got something a little different to offer.
That's a close second too.
And they super dope. But the art museum is raw, and they rotate projects and stuff like every 2 months, 2 or 3 months.
Yeah. Cleveland Metro Parks is a close second. Only because in the summertime is when it's really good. But you can go to the Art Museum year round, so I get an edge to the Art Museum. Now
You go
the
to the
Natural
metro
History
parks in the
Museum.
winter. You go to the metro parks in the winter. Oh, you still can go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's cold, but then you get to see frozen waterfalls. Like they got some stuff to offer in the wintertime. But yeah, nobody's really hanging out in the wintertime out there.
Right. Now, the Natural History Museum is going through a full renovation. And if you ever been in there, like it's old, everything looks old. Now, if they renovate the Natural History Museum and do it right, it's going to be competing with the Art Museum.
So right now, as it stands, though, you taking the Cleveland Museum of Art over the Natural History Museum?
Correct. Right now.
Impossible. Dude,
Hey.
The Natural History Museum has literally everything in there.
Look, they even got that dog from that from that Disney movie, the Balto. Yeah, the dog that pulled the sled or something. Like they stuffed them and then they got them in the Natural History Museum. But nah, it's not better than Art Museum to me.
So look, this is the only reason I say that the Cleveland Museum of Art is better. And I like the Cleveland Museum of Art. I swear I do. The only reason I say it's better because it's free. The Natural History Museum is not free, but it's so much stuff in there. So much stuff. Your mom said the zoo on Mondays. Yeah,
that's a good one too. I'm just tired of it.
Yeah, if you are from out of town or visiting, as long as you know somebody that lives in Cuyahoga County, you go to the zoo for free on Mondays. If you're an outsider and you're just trying to go to the zoo, you can't go for free ever. So I hope you know somebody. I hope you go there and name drop us, and they'll let you in, I'm sure. The Natural History Museum is so dope, though. And I'm going to give a second place or third place or whatever, however you want to break it down to the Great Lakes Science Center. You want to talk about museums that's interactive? Now, I haven't been in like literally forever, just because I don't want to feel weird going down there without like kids or whatever. Like I don't want to. I feel like it's kind of weird for just a grown person to go. It might not be weird, but I feel like it's weird, and so I won't do it. Even though
you can watch an IMAX movie. You can watch an IMAX movie and be all right.
Yeah. I want to walk around and play with shit. Like I want to, I want to walk around and play with magnets or whatever. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I just think that should be sweet.
Now,
every time I've been before, it's been dope.
Now, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, if you're a Clevelander, you can get in there for free. And I love it in there. I haven't been there enough times because, the tickets is expensive. And now that it's free, I need to start going more and more because there's so much music history in there that you can, like, visibly see different memorabilia and all that. I remember seeing the napkin that Eminem wrote "Stand On," which was pretty cool.
That's crazy. That's dope. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is free. I haven't been. The last time I went, the section that I wanted to see, it just wasn't open, so I haven't been since then. Like from time to like, it's so big that I've never seen it where they just had every wing open. You know what I'm saying? So the last time I went, they like the Motown section I wanted to go to, the soul section, it was closed, and I was like, well, I don't want to be here then. It was kind of before I expanded my musical palette, you know what I'm saying? So it might be better now, but I definitely left. I went in there like, oh no, this is literally the one area I wanted to see. They had it roped off. We got a couple more, man. Let's go best brewery. Best brewery in the city.
If I'm gonna go with my favorite, I'm gonna go with Jolly Scholar, Case Western Reserve. But then my second is
pretty good.
My second is great. not Great Lakes. I'm sorry. My second is Fatheads, and then
Still never been to the one in Berea, Middleburg Heights. Or whatever.
Middleburg, and then they got one in North Homestead, original.
I haven't been to neither one of them. I seen the place. I was working at Sherwin-Williams at the time, and I've delivered stuff there to when they was building it. I've never been there. But I heard it's great. My mom said, "Do not drink beer." You don't drink beer, or I don't drink beer.
We could do the best distillery.
Yeah. Well, that'd be a good one too. I don't go out to breweries much. You know what I'm saying? Like that's more your thing. I know y'all got the passports. You know what I'm saying? But even what I'm drinking today, Saucy Brew Works. It's very good, man. I don't think I've had one, and I usually drink darker, heavier stouts or lagers or whatever, or not lagers, stouts or porters. I've never had a bad one from Saucy Brew Works, so that's what I'm going with. Do they got I'm sure they got a bar restaurant type thing too, right?
Oh yeah, and the only thing on the menu is pizza. It's pretty good.
Pizza and beer is pretty good. Pizza and beer is good. Well, y'all should start drinking beer. My mom talking about she don't drink beer. Your mom talking about she don't drink beer.
Most women don't drink beer. I mean,
I know
it's an acquired taste. You know what I'm saying?
So but this is
you know what I'm saying. Beer tastes good if you're drinking the right beer. If you're drinking like Bud Light, Budweiser, it's horrible.
And look, this is a peanut butter vanilla coffee stout. It's amazing.
Man,
it tastes like
vanilla. Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's good. I can't say it enough. So shout out to Saucy Brew Works. Number 2 would probably have to be dude, what's the spot that had the crowlers during the pandemic?
Oh,
$3.33 a can.
Damn. I mean, they're really they're based in New York, but I give it to them though.
Yeah, this is my chain pick. Saucy Brew Works is my local.
Wait a second, I'm blanking on names.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of the spot either, but they're
brewery.
Angel said, "I've never drank a beer, like never even like once, never like tried it. And was like, no, this is not for me." Southern Tier is pretty good.
Like their beers are amazing, God. Like, especially the ones in the wintertime. Like I had they had like a birthday cake, something crazy, IPA or some shit. Shit was, I don't know, creamsicle. I don't know. It was something that was really good that I had. And I think that shit was delicious.
Now they had one that I didn't like. Now it's literally called Lake Erie water, and it tastes like Lake Erie water. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's the appeal, or maybe I should have just, maybe I just took them too literal or whatever. But it was disgusting. But that's probably, it's called Lake Erie water, so it probably was supposed to be, I guess. But that shit was gross. That's Southern Tier. It's literally called Lake Erie water. I should have listened. But everything else was super good, though.
They got this one called Cinnamon Roll. Outstanding.
Cinnamon Roll is good. Yeah, Cinnamon Roll is good. I missed the pandemic. Missed the pandemic. Angel said, "I sent my dad's Miller High Life. That's it. Never cracked my own." Yeah, that's just, that's gross.
Bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, dude. When I was young, we used to drink Old English. It was terrible. Like, I couldn't drink it now. You might as well commit if you drink that. Angel said he would give me that last interest, so it was all foam. Yeah, the foam is bitter. Yeah, your dad didn't like you. He didn't like. He didn't want you drinking beer. That's why he did that. That was a learning.
if he gave you a New England IPA, you know, that got fruity notes in it, and it's not bitter, and it's not bitter at all, like you would love it. Trust me.
Yeah, you funny. Um, Nigga, I don't even think IPAs was a thing uh, back in the 70s and 80s. Like, IPAs wasn't even a thing.
I'm sure it was
That's funny.
around, but it wasn't. I don't even know when they started making craft beer. Like when did that even
No
start?
idea. I'm gonna say the 2000s ish. That's what I'm gonna say.
Well, when did
Uh,
Samuel Adams open up?
well, technically, I guess revolutionary times. I don't know. What the fuck would I know?
He said,
Samuel Adams. Yeah, yeah. During Samuel Adams opened during the Revolutionary War, the Civil War. or something. I don't know.
Boston Lager.
Yeah. What else we got? Hey, let's do best news anchor in the city.
You know what I'm saying? Kenny Crumpton, cool. Like that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can you play the classic Kenny Crumpton
Meat flute or
video?
whatever.
Nah, hell no, not the meat flute. all that jelly, but no, no toast video. That's the best one.
Let me see if I can find it. That's funny, man.
Still got a job to this day.
Oh man, let me see.
Kenny Crump.
Man, I don't know if it's. Hold
Whatever
on, what do you
one he
say?
was like he was on the lake. Well, if you see like the background look like he like on downtown on the lake or something.
Let's see. All right, you got the skin flu. Skin flu was hilarious. I don't think it's on here, man. Like, I don't know exactly what he said, so I can't find it.
Hold on.
The skin flu is hilarious, man. Like y'all probably looking at us like we crazy, man. Um, Kenny Crumpton is like a field reporter, I guess, or whatever. But he's been doing it for such a long time. Uh, he got this segment called "Kicking It with Kenny," so he go highlight different restaurants and different when they open like different sections of the metro parks and all this stuff. Um, uh, just different stuff around the city or whatever. And him and the guy who I'll take as my favorite news reporter, Wayne Dawson. Like they be having some hilarious back and forth. Like they just be saying just weird, wild stuff to each other, man. I just think it's hilarious. Let me see. Maybe I'll play the. Maybe I'll play the skin flute while Byron look up that one. I guess. Let me see. Just so y'all can kind of get a feel for what we're talking about. Like, just have a crazy back and forth. There we go. This is like 12 years ago or something, so the quality not great.
It is now 7:50, 71 degrees outside.
Still here this morning. Can you play the guitar like this without the guitar? I'm talking air guitar, folks. A contest for air guitarist. That's going to be coming up. And I'm telling you, folks, this is one you have to see to believe.
I think Kenny Crumpton, he can play the air guitar, can't
I've seen him play the skin flute, but I don't know about the
Man, I don't even have any words for you right now. All right. right. We are my car right now. We lose my car.
He said, man. He said that on live TV, man. Like, I seen him play the skin flute, but not the air guitar. Man, that shit's hilarious. That's funny.
Yeah, I can't find, man. They probably banned that one from the internet.
Oh man. So you going with Kenny? You know, kicking it with Kenny.
Any crook?
All right. Best all time news anchor. There you go.
I don't know. Hey, but I was saying, if we're talking all time, who would you go with?
That's what I'm asking you, man. Best favorite all time news anchor here in the city of Cleveland.
Look, hey, since she followed me, I had to say it. I had to cap on people. Since she followed me, I'm about to say Sharon Reed.
Sharon Reed. That Sharon Reed that's on the screen right now.
Like the Sharon Reed that was on P Valley. Sharon Reed.
Sharon for 11 years in a row, Sharon Reed has made the list as our favorite news anchor in Cleveland, even though she hasn't been here in Cleveland for some time. Good old consistent, very in-depth reporting, Sharon Reed.
You know why I like her?
Why?
I hit her up. I asked her. I'm like, how did you make it? Like, what did you do? To get where you at? And she said, I never.
She said what?
Lost my train of thought for a second. Oh, I remember.
They looked at the screen, and got lost.
Hey, but look, she was like, never, don't ever stop. No matter what happens, don't ever stop. Keep going. Sharon is
Good advice. Good advice. So, 11 years in a row. Just one more time, Sharon Reed, the best reporter in the city, every year for eternity. Tim said, good old Wayne Dawson. Your mom said Leon Bibb. I like Leon Bibb. I'll be forgetting that he on because I don't watch the news. He do like midday or something. Leon Bibb's good. Tim said Stephanie Schaefer. She's pretty good on Fox 8. But all of y'all are wrong. Sharon Reed is the best. She just is. I can't stress it enough. She asks the tough questions and all that stuff. She's great. All right, last one. Last one. Worst shooting at a gun range.
It's too powerful, man.
Look, that was from a long time ago. I had hair.
Oh man!
And what was that? That was like 44 Magnum or something. Like something crazy.
That was the governor. He was shooting shotgun rounds. That's the funny part. Wasn't that you missed because people miss all the time. But you shooting shotgun shells. You should really at least be able to get it on paper. That was the funny part. Oh my god, hilarious! It was like a 10-year memory that popped up. Like, I gotta play this shit. That's funny. Oh man,
That's the worst range.
that's good. All right, man. We're just having some fun, man. All right, but look, man, that's our best of the city. We held y'all long enough, so we ain't gonna do the worst of the city. Maybe we'll do another time or something. I definitely want to do worst tacos or most overrated taco Mexican spot. I think we in agreement. Barrio easily. Barrio is easily overrated in price, in food, the drinks, everything is overrated. At the restaurant or the food trucks, overrated completely. You know what I'm saying? So
no seasoning and the most bland fucking tacos I've ever had in my life.
And they're expensive, like for no reason. So just wanted to get that out there. But yeah, man, look, use this as a list. If you come into Cleveland for the spring or summer or whatever, check out some of the spots that we mentioned. Like we kind of went through and listed some local spots, some chain spots or whatever. But there's so many different places out there. So definitely just keep your eyes open and try something new this year. Definitely be on the lookout for more episodes of Let's Get Takeout. Or my man, go check out these restaurants and go sample what it is that makes them special around the city. You know what I'm saying? It's important work out here.
Yeah. We got a special one coming up too. Y'all see. I don't want to talk about it too much.
I can't wait, man. Also, we are, as you guys know, doing the second annual 5K. Details are slim at this moment. We haven't put nothing out there, but it is coming back for sure. So just be on the lookout for that. Make sure y'all, go walk and get your exercise now. Start stretching now, because come June, we're gonna need you guys out here doing this 5K again. Of course, another mental health benefit. So just pencil us in on your calendar for sometime in late June, and we'll give you more details on that coming up soon too.
No excuses.
Right? Yeah.
Start training now.
Yeah, second annual. So you might say you ain't know about the first one, but you damn sure know about the second one. So no excuses. But yeah, man, y'all be safe out there. Y'all take it easy. Wash your hands and go get checked for STIs. I'm gonna say that after every show now.
Hey, it's fact. She might. Come on, man. It's hard to. Come on, yeah. Wrap it up. Be safe.
Can't follow up on that. Yeah. Hey, be safe. Take it easy out there. Salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own.
We out. We'll see y'all next week.
Remember to own your own.
And salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always.
And remember to own your own.
And salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own. We'll see y'all next week. Remember to own your own. It's very important, like I say every show.
Salute to the city as always. As always, salute to the city.
Remember to own your own. Now,
as always, salute to the city. And salute to the city.
Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always.